Hello, I'm Todd Maisch, President and CEO of the Illinois Chamber of Commerce. This is the second in a series of videos that we're producing to talk about proposed changes to business taxation in 2021. There are a number of provisions that have been suggested that comes from the administration, organized labor, and others, but they all could have the potential to impact your business in a very negative way, and something that we are very, very much opposed to, especially coming out of the COVID recession. We don't need to be adding to the tax burden of Illinois employers. So let's talk about two of them today. And the first one is the reversal of the repeal of the corporate franchise tax. Now, the franchise tax is one of the least understood taxes in Illinois. It's actually administered by the Secretary of State, not by the Department of Revenue. It's very esoteric in nature, but here's what's really important. If you're an Illinois-based business, your tax liability could be $2 million. If you're a very, very large entity, but you're not based in Illinois, your tab could be as little as $50. So this is terrible tax policy for incenting Illinois-based businesses from investing here. And the governor actually signed this repeal 2 years ago in 2019. Now he's proposing the reversal of that repeal. Something we're very opposed to. We need to go ahead and take the corporate franchise tax off the books once and for all. Second issue we're going to talk about is the retailer's discount. For the chamber community, this is a huge issue because of small, medium, and larger retailers. This is the portion of the sales tax that they go ahead and get to keep as a small reimbursement for the cost of being the tax collector for the state of Illinois. So we're going to talk about that in just a bit. So let's go ahead and go back to the franchise tax. It's literally a tax on the privilege of doing business in the state of Illinois. When you look at the fact that we have the second highest property taxes in the state of Illinois, we always have this overhang of looming tax increases. It's a little bit ironic to say that we should be paying tax for the privilege of doing business here. We're a great market, that's great, but we are also paying our fair share in terms of business taxes, and the corporate franchise tax should not be part of that mix. So when you look around the nation, you see that 14 other states have a franchise tax, but that number is going down because 4 states, just in the last 3 years, have repealed their franchise tax because they see that it is just one that doesn't make sense. It doesn't incent investment in their states. Illinois should be one of these if we go ahead and undo the proposal to go ahead and undo the repeal of the corporate franchise tax. Let's go ahead and move on to the retailer's discount. Again, this is 1.75% of all receipts that all retailers collect as being the job of the state's tax collector on sales taxes. If the state would try and go ahead and build a system that would duplicate what retailers do every day, it would be incredibly expensive, incredibly inefficient. So we think that it is really important to go ahead and maintain the retailer's discount because Illinois has the most complicated sales tax system anywhere in the nation. So let's take a look at that. You've got the state sales tax, which is at 6.25%, is actually 4 different taxes that have to be accounted for. You've got local taxes. You have special service district taxes, transportation sales tax from the RTA up in the northeastern Illinois, but also you now have more than 50 counties have enacted school construction sales taxes that have to be accounted for as well. You throw in things like lodging taxes, which also could be capped, and it's a huge, huge problem, huge, huge expense, and 1.75% is only a partial reimbursement for the retail community for being the tax collector to the state. So two very important issues. We look forward to getting back to you to talk about those other tax proposals that are out there.